Welcome to Domuspedia, where today we explore a Sofia Coppola-inspired home with dreamy minimal French touches. From the facade to the garden, each detail reflects elegance and cinematic charm. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to support more inspiring home decor ideas shared on our channel. The facade emerges with timeless grace, soft limestone walls touched with ivy and blush-toned shutters. Brass fixtures glisten subtly, while an arched doorway frames a cinematic entrance. Morning light enhances the delicate textures, balancing symmetry and softness, offering the first glimpse of Parisian elegance infused with a dreamy minimal sophistication. The entryway invites calm, defined by high ceilings and muted cream walls. A slender marble console rests beneath a sculptural pendant, glowing in diffused light. Herringbone oak floors extend forward, guiding the eye towards softly illuminated spaces. Light flows gently through oversized windows, establishing an atmosphere of serenity and refined balance. The living room radiates softness, with linen sofas in pale tones resting atop a faded Persian rug. Wispy curtains filter daylight, while mirrors in gilded frames reflect shimmering light. A glass coffee table centers the composition, completing a cinematic arrangement where textures and light unite to embody understated sophistication and timeless charm. A lounge corner feels poetic, its dove-gray walls accented with subtle moldings. Afternoon light caresses a caramel velvet chaise, while ceramic vases filled with dried grasses bring natural texture. The scene conveys intimate stillness, capturing a cinematic frame where minimalism blends with quiet warmth, and every detail feels balanced and thoughtful. The dining room embraces elegance, anchored by a bleached wood table surrounded by cane-backed chairs. Above, frosted orbs in a chandelier scatter delicate glows across plaster ceilings. Linen drapes frame outdoor views, softening boundaries between interior calm and exterior nature, presenting a cinematic tableau where rustic texture and modern restraint coexist harmoniously. The kitchen whispers refinement, with creamy stone counters meeting custom cabinetry painted in eggshell. A brushed brass faucet arcs above a deep farmhouse sink, glowing in ambient light. Hand-glazed tiles shimmer subtly on the backsplash, their irregular surfaces catching daylight, creating an atmosphere both cinematic and effortlessly French, timelessly minimal yet warmly inviting. The breakfast nook feels like a Parisian cafe, tucked within a curved alcove. A round marble table anchors the space beneath a frosted pendant lamp. Sheer curtains filter morning glow across woven rattan chairs, where a vase of branches completes the composition, creating intimate balance between domestic charm and cinematic serenity. The library invites reflection, lined with ivory shelves stacked with curated volumes. A mohair chair sits warmly in the light, beside a brass lamp casting golden pools across pages. The atmosphere suggests quiet retreat, cinematic in tone, merging French-inspired simplicity with an aura of timeless thought and dreamlike stillness, carefully framed. The hallway unfolds as a sequence of frames, arched doorways guiding the gaze forward. Brushed gold sconces glow softly against plaster walls, their light rippling across textures. Wide oak planks beneath add rhythm, grounding the elegant restraint. Each view aligns like cinematic storytelling, blending timeless architectural grace with contemporary minimal French-inspired artistry. The staircase rises gracefully, with cream-painted balustrades touched with delicate gold. Sunlight pours from a skylight above, tracing light across each polished oak step. A single art piece rests along the landing, adding narrative pause. The composition evokes cinematic ascent, balancing airiness with elegance, capturing architectural poetry in motion and detail. The bedroom feels tender, its walls painted in blush beige warmed by soft daylight. A linen canopy bed sits centered on a silken rug, layered with muted fabrics. Brass nightstands hold alabaster lamps, glowing in golden haze. The atmosphere conveys serenity, cinematic yet personal, merging Parisian charm with a minimal dreamlike touch. Another bedroom carries mist-gray walls and minimal furniture. A sleek oak bed rests beneath gauzy curtains, glowing in soft light. A delicate chandelier of crystal prisms scatters subtle reflections, creating a cinematic aura of romance and restraint. The space resonates with poetic tranquility, presenting a visual composition filled with quiet elegance. The guest suite blends plastered walls in cream with understated furnishing. A low-profile bed draped in linen meets a reclaimed bench at its foot. Double windows frame the greenery outside, casting gentle shifting patterns within. The cinematic composition balances rustic charm with refined elegance, allowing light to animate the serene simplicity. The bathroom reveals luxury, centered by a marble tub beneath an arched window. Sunlight diffuses through sheer curtains, transforming into luminous haze. Brass fixtures shimmer against creamy stone, while a Venetian mirror reflects light softly. The atmosphere feels cinematic and serene, merging spa-like tranquility with a timeless French-inspired minimal aesthetic. The powder room glimmers like a jewel, its pearlescent plaster walls glowing under candle-like sconces. A petite marble basin rests gracefully on a brass pedestal, while a round mirror reflects flickering light. The scene balances drama and intimacy, cinematic in tone, embodying restrained elegance with delicate French minimalism captured through thoughtful framing. The dressing room displays refined order, pale cabinetry finished with gold hardware. At the center rests a rose velvet ottoman beneath a sparkling crystal pendant. Light moves across parquet flooring, highlighting each curve and texture. The cinematic stillness feels dreamlike, merging minimal restraint with Parisian glamour in a timelessly elegant frame. An upstairs lounge invites contemplation, with a curved boucle sofa circling a glass table. Taupe curtains fall dramatically from ceiling to floor, softening daylight. Abstract artworks lean quietly on walls, layering cinematic depth. The space embodies poetic balance, filled with light, texture, and silence that feels atmospheric, refined, and timelessly elegant. The sunroom opens to light, framed by elegant arched windows. Whitewashed wicker chairs with linen cushions surround a pale stone table. Terracotta pots of lavender breathing scent into the air. Golden beams filter through, creating cinematic warmth. The scene embodies country charm, blending minimal freshness with French-inspired dreamlike tranquility. The terrace feels like a continuation of the interiors, paved in pale limestone. Linen-draped seating groups cluster near a stone fireplace, their forms softened by flickering lanterns. Creams, muted greens, and warm grays merge in cinematic balance, creating a poetic transition where architecture, atmosphere, and nature meet in harmonious conversation. The backyard concludes the journey, revealing manicured hedges surrounding an elongated pool. Reflections of pale skies ripple across water, while lavender borders release fragrance along a gravel path. A vine-draped pergola offers shaded repose. The cinematic perspective conveys timeless tranquility, where minimal refinement and French-inspired romance unite in atmospheric stillness. We've reached the end of this cinematic home journey, filled with timeless interiors and poetic French minimalism. Every space tells a refined story of elegance. If you enjoyed this tour, please comment your favorite detail, and subscribe for more inspiring decor ideas brought to life here on Domuspedia.